Alright, this is a let's play of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I am many names. I am Afrocious, nowadays going by Narret. This is Majora's Mask, and this is the intro video. I figured just sitting around and watching it would be a nice intro. So let's just relax, and then I'll tell you some more information about the game, and about me, and about what this Let's Play will consist of. Alright, so I'm back, and before I hit start, well, let me just hit start now before we go watch the whole thing again. Hopefully, no. So, one thing I want to mention before I go into, other, like, more detail, and actually, what I'm going to talk about is actually more detailed than what I was going to talk about. Can anyone draw any inferences from that whole ending part, as in where the art is derived from, like the mask, for instance? What is that from? Because I can't identify that with any sort of like tribe. I look at that and I think of something tribal, but it's not necessarily nothing that I can identify from, like things I learned in my world history classes and whatnot. And then the whole idea of the moon crashing down, well, I don't know if one could imply that from the intro video, but basically, yeah. So this is Majora's Mask, and in this game you play as our hero Link, and he is trying to save the world, save Termina, a parallel world, parallel world to Hyrule, from the impending apocalypse that is in the sky, as in the moon crashing down and ruining everything. And that's the biggest understatement I can say about this game. What else? So in this game, you have the ability to use the Ocarina of Time, straight from the game Ocarina of Time, and use it to go back 3 days into the past, to the day that you actually first arrived into Termina. So you have to use this feature in order to actually beat the game, and you have to use it a whole lot. And this was one major gripe to a lot of people, and personally, I don't see what the problem was, seeing as how this game wasn't even hard, but we'll explore that. Maybe I'll find it annoying now because it's been years since I've last played this game. I was, what, 12, 11, no, 10, 11, or 12 when I last really got into this game. So I'm going to stop this video right now because this is only an introduction, and I think I might do a better introduction later on That is, if this video works and everything isn't shitty and horrible and just awful. And then there's the whole thing about downloading encoders and all that sort of stuff, because apparently this video will be in a lossless format, and I don't know how YouTube takes to that. And yes, I am using YouTube despite all the inconveniences that it has going with it. So I'm going to close out now, and hope you guys have a nice 3 o'clock, a nice afternoon.